Hi everyone and welcome to the Simon Kids YouTube channel. My name is Janelle McCurdy and I'm the author of Umbrella Tales, the Lightcasters. So Umbrella Tales, the Lightcasters is about a girl called Mia who lives in a forever night city called Nubis, but's been plunged into darkness by the evil Reaper King and there's shadow beasts called the Umbra that roam just outside of it. But when the Reaper King's minions capture her parents and take over her city, Mia, her little brother Lucas, and her friends must travel across the Nightmare Plains to reach Stella, the City of Light. But getting there isn't going to be easy, and Mia must learn how to harness her untamed abilities if she stands any chance of rescuing her parents. If she fails, she loses her soul, her family, and her whole city to the darkness forever. So, with that being said, for this read aloud, I'll be going from the very beginning. I hope you guys enjoy it. Umbrella Tales, Legends of the Lightcasters. Author unknown. Introduction. The stars never lie. They tell stories every day, and once a month they tell the same story, the legends of the Lightcasters. The constellation is a prophecy, one that says that the kingdom may one day fall to a man filled with shadows and rage. For the kingdom to have any chance of survival, the shadow beasts, creatures born in the heart of dark and light, are key. And beside them will be two children with the power to change the world. A girl wielding a staff takes the lead at the forefront of battle, the boy beside her aiding her fight. The light that shines around them symbolizes the hope they'll bring to our people. There is no telling when this prophecy will come to fruition, but may my family far in the future take heed and keep this book safe until then. It will contain everything I know of the world that we, the founders, have created. May the light save us all. Prologue. 3 years ago. Today, no matter what, we were going to see a wild umbra. Under the light of the forever moon, we wove in and out our starlit city. My shoes clicked against the pavement of the empty streets, and I listened out for any sign that we were not alone. With glowing blue roofs, the houses and the shops towered over us like silent watchers, keeping our secret. In the distance, the faint buzz of the Market Day Festival sounded ahead, keeping all the adults in town busy with celebration pastries, donuts, and trinkets to buy from the few cities left in our kingdom. "Are you sure this is a good idea, Mia? What if we get caught?" Miles whispered, trying to keep up. "Of course it's a good idea. This was the best plan I'd ever had." We ducked, the sweet waft of bread filling my nose as we snuck past Mr. Davis's bread stall when he turned his back to check over his leftover stock. The cold breeze tugged against my dark curly locks as we blended into the shadows where the light of the floating glow bugs and bright streetlights didn't touch. I looked back at Miles with a grin. My heart was beating 1,000 times a minute. There was no way I was giving up. We got this. "I know what I'm doing. Trust me." The stars that dotted the sky sparkled, cheering us on as we dipped past Miss Dawn's little flower shop, decorated with the prettiest crystal lights and cherry vines. I exhaled with relief, having passed unnoticed, but nerves had my body tingling all over. The Aqualia constellation shone down as we neared the edge of our city, and my excitement bubbled up more and more. As long as we were back in time for dinner, Nan and Grandad would never know. Mum was in the lab all day, and Dad was out on patrol. It was perfect. I smiled, taking off down an alley with Miles close behind. Attached to my back, my baby brother gurgled, babbling to himself, all tucked in his blue star swaddle blanket. The last thing I expected was to be lugging Lucas around on my back, but like clockwork, Nan and Grandad had fallen asleep listening to the news channel on our hologram TV, and Miles and I just couldn't leave my little brother behind. He had to come too. "Oh, just so you know, I'm going to be the best Umbra tamer in the world. I'm going to have 5, no 6 different Umbra," I said. My pale, dark-haired friend quirked an eyebrow, slowing down to a stop. "Yeah, right. I'm going to be the best. You're too short to be #1 tamer. You have to be this tall." He stretched his arm way above me and grinned. I stuck my tongue out, but zipped it back in before he could pinch it. The meanie. "You're such a liar. You don't even know anything about the Umbra. Ever since I could read, I devoured every book, hologram report and research paper I could find about the Umbra in the library and in Mum's lab. These creatures had helped us when the darkness came and took over our city. They fought beside us against the Reapers, and we survived. They're the best. I know they're made of shadowy stuff, Miles shrugged, and they look like a mix of different animals with awesome gold eyes. What else is there to know? I flicked his cheek and he hissed, rubbing it. There's so much more than that, you clown, I said, looking left and right down the alley. Some have teeth so sharp they can bite through anything, even bones. And some have talons that can tear you apart in 1 second flat. His eyes widened. I raised my hands like claws, ready to say more. But he stuck his fingers in his ears, spun around and shouted, "La la la, I can't hear you, you're just trying to scare me." I held back my laughter. Mum and Dad's Umbra would never hurt us, and I was sure that wild ones wouldn't either. They were the smartest, kindest and strongest creatures in the kingdom. Not once had I read anything about them actually being dangerous to people. Only the Reaper King's minions, the Reapers. But Miles didn't have to know that. He was still singing out loud with his eyes shut and his fingers in his ears when I flicked him again, earning another hiss. "Shh, come on, we can't be late to the gate," I said. He peeked through one eye, grinned, and we were off again. We reached down the alley and slowed to a stop, having reached our destination. A big smile spread across my face. A humongous gateway, taller than any house in the city, stood ahead. It was what separated us from the Nightmare Plains. The wild abandoned fields of forests, swamps and a bottomless sea that had taken the lives of many. Home to all of the wild Umbra. Thank you everyone for listening and reading along with me today. And comment below what you think your Umbra would look like. It can be a mix of any two animals or mythical creatures that you love. Or if you're up for it, you can draw it and tag Simon Kids on social media. For more videos like this, subscribe to the Simon Kids YouTube channel and check back often. I hope you guys have a lovely day. You're all stars and I'll see you soon. Bye!